Welcome again to another episode of Fishing Dudes, people. I am back at the place that we were at last time when we fished. I fished non-confidence baits because I wanted to try something new. And weather was like the other day, same temperature, somewhat of a little bit of an overcast. Not as much. I think the sun is peeking out just a little bit more. There's more wind actually. So I don't know if that might play out better then for the chatterbait or not. I don't, you know what, if I have it tied on, I'll throw it again for just a little bit, couple casts, see if it helps. I mean, the water has some ripples in it, but it's not splashing out everywhere, nor do I see fish running around. But today what we're gonna change is I'm gonna fish two of my confidence lures. I like throwing Senkos. Doesn't really matter which ones, and don't mind as I eat a little something. It shouldn't be what I should be eating, but hey, they're good. A Senko is one of them. I like to fish Senkos, and then the other one is going to be another jig. Okay, last time that I brought the jig out, it was like a little PBJ color. It seemed to be doing okay, and it actually caught us our fish. It kept us from getting skunked. That was what made the difference between a skunk day and actually landing something. Brought another jig, greenish bluegill color. We'll see how it plays out. We might get skunked, we might not. I hope not though, I really do. But then again, that being the case, you know what we got to do. Finish chocolate, drink some water, tie on, and get out on the water. And see if we actually land something on a chatterbait. Despite having a blade, yesterday it seemed to just pan out that it was getting awfully stuck everywhere for us. It wasn't really ripping through grass as they kind of market it to do. As I said yesterday too, I didn't bring super glue, which again, I didn't do it. You shouldn't have to rely on super glue to make up for a hook keeper that, well, is subpar. And like I said, you know, this bait just, it slides down. It's kind of annoying actually, but you know, what the hey. I'm gonna be positive. As I told you guys, you should give this thing a benefit of the doubt and see if it actually can land us a fish. There might be a fish because it's windier. It's windier today, so that's the difference. For my confidence bait, you see now every cast it's sliding down, so maybe the plastic is getting a little beat up. But you know what, to put on there, it's kind of tight, which is weird. Okay, let's fix the bait one last time. Even with these conditions, I can guarantee you that on my confidence baits, I can catch a fish more so on that than I can on this. I don't know. I'm not a fan, guys. I really am not. That wind is brutal. Oh, I'm so annoyed with this thing. You know, I'm just gonna rip this bait off. Like that's how annoyed I am. Like I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt real well this time. And as I've always said, you know, don't throw your plastics on the ground, guys. Make sure you guys save them. So black and blue, we'll rip the appendages. How's that? Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, no. Well, at least the bait's staying on. I've been using it right now for a few minutes. Not even a single bite. Still snagged. Okay, can't come off. See? Like I said, it doesn't really cut through this stuff. It's like, if anything, it's like almost like it gets caught and snagged, and that's about it. So this is probably one of our last casts, and then we'll head on over to switching out. Alrighty, so we're gonna try to fish with the wind this time. Not that should make any of a difference. We lost a chatterbait, which honestly I'm not too upset about. We'll throw out the jig and, you know, see if we can land something on it. Cast it out that way. I see some grass or a little bit of trees out that way. Oh, something just popped up right there. Might have been a leaf falling on there on something. Just got this thing loose. That out. There we go. There's one. And like I said, see, this is why you fish these confident lures. I mean, because you typically will always find something when you're out there fishing. And as you guys see right now, here we go, we got one fighting over there. We'll come to it here, so that way we don't lose it. He's still fighting. Oh, we just had something jump over there. Hope you guys are seeing all this. And despite being in between the grass, this one's gonna come out with grass and stuff. So let's see if we can get it up here. Oh, ooh, cleaned yourself off, huh, buddy? Yeah, he definitely did not want to be caught, I tell you that. Not a bad fish at all. But that's why you fish your confidence lures, guys. I can't stress that enough. These fish are definitely active. Look at how pretty that thing is. Look at how pretty this thing is. This is why you fish them. Not a bad one, about 1.25 pounds. Okay. Wouldn't have been possible had we still kept using that other chatterbait. Now we lost it. I'm not too upset, right? So here, we'll get a little swim away from him. I'm not too upset because, well, guess what? So we lost a chatterbait. Whoop-de-doo. Couple bucks out, but it wasn't catching us anything. Now, if I lost my jig right now that's catching us the fish, yeah, I'd be upset. Okay, not even gonna lie. I would kind of be a little bit tormented. I'd be like, dang it, what am I gonna fish now? We'll throw this out a couple more times, and you know, once we land a couple more, just so I could prove a point to you guys, we'll switch to another confidence bait that I have. All right, so even with this wind, we're still able to catch them. They're out here. They really are. Here, see, and it's so much easier to get the grass off of this thing than it was that darn other bait. So that's another big thing to really focus on, guys. It's really a shame when you have a lot of confidence in something, or you're wanting to try something new that a lot of people are recommending. I thought I just saw my line jump. Maybe not. Maybe I was just thinking stuff. I like to fish my jig on the bottom, let it sit, hold my line taut, raise it up a couple times, let it drop, watch my line, pick it up again. Same thing, you know, just pop it up. Watch my line. It's definitely not something that you fish fast, like a swim jig that you can fish a little faster. This is a little bit more time consuming, or more time involved, let's put it that way. A little bit more involved. There's a little bit more trick to it. Bait's still looking good. It's not sliding down like it did on the other one. So that's a plus. Oh, that's a way good cast out there. So I see my line. So that's a plus. Make sure you guys watch your line. Let it sit out there for a couple seconds. Hold your line taut once it falls, because you want it to fall straight down. You don't want it to come back this way towards you. So let it fall straight down. Pick it up a couple times, a time or two. Yeah. So yeah, as of yesterday, like it's a big shame when you have something like that you're like, man, this is gonna be the juice today. You know, I found some new ways to fish, found some new pieces of baits to use, and they don't work. Now, I was very hopeful because I do like to fish swim jigs. Not that I can't swim this, but I do like to fish swim jigs from time to time. And I was kind of hoping that it was going to be, you know, something like it. Something very similar to it, and it actually wasn't. So I was a little bit disappointed from that aspect of it. Oh my, that was a fish, guys. That was a fish. That was definitely a fish. And you see, and I get more bites on this than I even do on the than I did on the chatterbait. I mean, they're little. That bite was definitely not no 3-pounder, but it was definitely a bite, and more, nevertheless, show signs that it's something the fish want. Okay. On the chatterbait, guys, I kid you not, I did not get a single bite. Nope. Oh, something just darted out that way. Watch your line, let it sink to the ground, hold your line taut, bounce it up and down a couple times. I'm gonna let it sit there because there's definitely fish in here, and they're right there. I mean, they're right near me. The other thing yesterday is, if you guys saw the video, is with that chatterbait, any fish around it would just swim off. With this, I haven't had that. They still stay around the area, so That's a very, very good sign. Definitely a good sign. All right, YouTube. So unfortunately, we got to cut our video a little bit short today. Like I said, as of the other time that I came here and this time, the jig is what actually panned out. It worked. It flat out caught fish, and hopefully that teaches you guys a little something to definitely use your confidence lures. We try to change it up and use a chatterbait. Not that we're not going to use it anymore. We definitely will. We'll try it at some other different location, because here just wasn't it. Obviously, from the video, just use your confidence lures. Always have them on backup. Even if you're going to go try something completely different, go to a new area, whatever the case is, bring a couple of those baits. Never leave home without. During this fall transition, fishing can get a little hard, so be patient. Remember to go back to your slower, moderate fishing. We're all getting away from the summertime, that summer transition where the fish are just bam, biting and that you know, spawning and pre-spawning, and so we're all hooked on that still. But right now, with this sudden front of cold air that's coming in, obviously that's changing things. So hopefully you guys liked the video. Don't forget that we got a lot of new baits and a lot of new stuff coming in from the channel from your local businesses and small businesses. So keep that in mind. If you guys know of a small business that you want to shout out or put in the comments below, go ahead and do so. And again, there are going to be giveaways with those videos, so make sure you guys are subscribed, like, and comment on those videos below to find out how you guys can win some of those baits. This has been another episode of FishinDood. Thanks for watching, and thank you for all your unconditional support. I do appreciate it. FishinDood out.